So the refund fiasco with CD Projekt Red is ongoing. I was curious as to if they were actually giving out refunds through the email, so I started looking around, researching what happened with that, and that's the auto response that they are giving you when you email them on the email address they gave. Dear gamer, this is confirmation that we have received your assistance request for refunding a console copy of Cyberpunk. As this email was sent automatically, we kindly ask you not to reply. We'll get back to you as soon as possible, no later than by the end of 2020, with information regarding this next step. So interesting. They tell you you have 1 week to send them an email, and then they give themselves until the end of the month to get back to you. Okay, I guess that's fair enough. If you own a digital copy of the game on Xbox, visit this Xbox support article for details on how to refund. If you own a digital copy on PlayStation, please wait for us to get back to you. Isn't that interesting? Remember the first announcement? They said you could get a refund through Xbox or Sony, just go directly through them. Well, they didn't check first, and that's against Sony's policy for a refund, because Sony is not going to give you a refund unless you have not already downloaded and played the game. And apparently, according to some people in my comments that were able to get refunds, what I said was on a case-by-case basis. Apparently, it's because when you have one game for your account where you can ask for a refund even though you've played it already, just one. And I guess some people, that was the first time they were asking for a refund. That would explain it. I don't know though, I didn't verify that. For help with other Cyberpunk matters, please visit our technical support website. And then this, I don't know who this guy is, but he says, reading between the lines, you'd imagine Sony is upset at CD Projekt Red for sending angry customers in their direction. Yeah, no shit. Who then got angry at Sony over restrictive refund policies. Yeah, that must really suck if you're Sony. So another company sends you their angry customers, and now you can't even refund them, even though that company said you could. It would be a nightmare right now working for customer service at Sony. So yeah, that's interesting. They're not giving you a refund directly. They're saying, hold on, we'll look into it. So far, no refunds directly from CD Projekt Red. Pretty crazy that they just assumed that Sony would give them refunds. That's not how things work, and they probably should have known, because they don't control how refund works for the different platforms, obviously. So they made an assumption and it failed. What a terrible company. So in terms of Sony giving refunds for games that you've already been playing, they only do that if the game is faulty. So what is faulty? What does faulty mean? Obviously, in my opinion, it's faulty due to the bugs and the horrible graphics that it's giving. But apparently, since the developer's working on patches, it's not faulty. Here's a screenshot. That's from Sony. Are you owner of payment source? Yes, unfortunately, after checking the details on your account, it seems, according to our records, the content has been downloaded, streamed. I'm sorry. Due to the restrictions outlined in the PlayStation Store cancellation policy, a refund cannot be made for this transaction. I want to confirm you are saying that after I've downloaded the game to play it, only at that point the gamer realized that the game was unplayable. PlayStation cannot refund the game. Yeah, that's a big problem, isn't it? At this moment, we have not been given direct instructions with how to refund the game. Whoa. At this moment, we have not been given direct instructions with how to refund the game. As per our policy, unfortunately, we do not qualify for a refund at this time. Initially, that might read as though Sony decision makers have not given instructions to customer service reps, but that's not how it is when we keep reading. The information shared with us from CD Projekt Red is that a patch will be released in January, February to fix this issue. Wow. That implies, I'm not saying that's exactly what it says, but that implies that CD Projekt Red did not tell Sony, yes, this game is faulty, just give them refunds. And then the customer says, that's fine. This is going on record, so thank you for that. Also, this is in direct contradiction to CD Projekt Red's news release. Yeah, that's true. So this is what I came to confirm, that PlayStation is not honoring that announcement. An announcement is not a direct instruction from CD Projekt Red to Sony though. That's just announcement on Twitter. And it doesn't look like CD Projekt Red has told Sony anything other than patches will be released. Oh my god, if they're lying about that too, just to look good, just as a PR move, telling people, yeah, go get refunds, but then not going to Sony and telling them, that might be pure disorganization. I don't see why they would lie about that. It doesn't make sense at all. Unless if we assume the worst, what CD Projekt Red could have done, and this is just like, I'm just thinking out loud here, don't quote me, will come out with a news release apologizing and looking better than before, looking good-ish, but then we won't tell Sony anything. So then we'll tell people they can get refunds, but we don't have any real intentions to actually give them refunds. Wouldn't that be interesting? And then we can just blame Sony. for their policies. Would that be really surprising? CD Projekt Red lied about how well the game ran on consoles. They lied about that. They said the CEO or the executive, it's either they lied or the executives, a high up, didn't know, which is really incompetent. But remember, like a month ago or something, in November I think it was, they said the graphics are surprisingly nice or something along those lines on consoles. So imagine if that's actually what's going on here. And CD Projekt Red said it would try to help players who bought physical copies of the game. That's what this guy says, without explaining what that help would be. I think he's talking about the news release. That's correct. They didn't give any specific details. They just said email us, and when you email them, it's like an auto reply. There's no indication that CD Projekt Red spoke to its retail partners before making this blanket announcement, thus resulting in mass confusion, yet more incompetence. CD Projekt Red eventually got back to him about this story. They declined to comment. Anyways, that's the continued fiasco that's going on here with CD Projekt Red. It looks like incompetence. It doesn't really look like malice so far. It looks like incompetence, but we never know. Because when they released their games broken, that was not just incompetence. They made the choice of releasing a game broken and then apologizing after. That's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one.